go and burst together and get out like evasively like the puck can do.
They've got no time here, Mira.
Useless.
Yeah, and they have no good catch
Yeah.
against the puck.
Yeah. And then I feel like this
Trying to disrupt that, and he does. Gets the deny as well as the charge coming from the other side. So the double team onto New. And the blood grenade there as well. I mean, Celery will get first blood. Planet trying to get some sort of a trade here. Doesn't have the arcane bolt.
Yes, Fairy Fire.
Concussive shot. And another Fairy Fire for Celery. And he actually loses vision space.
Defies the rules of meat.
Celery's a vegan though, so it matters not.
That makes a lot of sense then. He's charging Shiro. Ace level
4
only, so 2 in the Iron Chill.
The Lotus Pool. Blood grenade is there. Ace gets off the vacuum, and the Ion Shell looks like it's going to be enough. Pulverize is going to be there though. Waveform as well. He gets silence mid-pulverize though, so that third proc does not connect. And Ace in the meantime, is he actually going to die to this? Shiro continuing to pursue. Blood grenade is going to connect. And Shiro does find Ace. So
yeah. So from my perspective, this is the best time for Klinks to be against Chen. Is these first 10 minutes. And obviously this was something PSG.LGD were not prepared for in the draft. They didn't ban it. They didn't consider it, perhaps.
Oh, Coil mid lane, nothing to say. Finds himself a Clinksy Clinks. Will be able to... I think he killed himself.
It did snap in the end there.
And Planet, he's going to get gone on by Quinn. At least you're self-aware. There's a smoke now from LGD to try to get some wards down. Potentially a kill. They're going to right into Tofu, though. Ancient Seal.
Yeah, some big spell damage burst here.
And he actually will use Coil here, after all.
Guarantee that he can sticks on his targets. I think Nullifier is going to be important because of this.
Yep, Surge very annoying. And Celery also going to be charging in with another strike back into the wall. And here comes Quinn. Going to spot the Morphling. If they can get the call off, I think this is a death. There it is. But he's next to Creeps. Mystic Flare on the outskirts. It's enough. And New chops him up.
Tower as well.
They'll get some sort of a trade, although Why You Smile pops the hand of Gaimin. And the charge is going to connect, so Why You Smile will die. But the rotation from nothing to say. He gets the coil off onto 2. More TPs coming in. And the chop not going to be there for New, but they find the kill anyway. And now a call comes out from New. Wants to pursue even further. Ancient Seal is going to prevent any onslaught action. And the Waning Rift is enough.
Which bang for your buck you get for net worth on Klinks in this game compared to Chen with the perspective we have in mind about when this game is going to peak. So Chen now has this Solar Crest for his team, whereas the utility items on the other side mainly on the
Celery spotted out. Onslaught's coming from Quinn, but the coil stops him in his tracks. They'll be able to get the cow to start things out, but the Vac Wall with the Tar Bomb to assist. Why You Smile's going to get chased, but Tofu looks to be chopped down, so it's a 2-for-1 as Ace forced the surge away. Should be fine.
For him, in general, this game no exception. I don't think Primal in particular is good against Puck, so...
Now the charge onto New. TPs are coming, though. Planet's in the vicinity as well as the Ancient Seal. They're going to get the Nether Strike off onto New on the back line. He's still completely surrounded, but nothing to say. Nahau's come with the coil available. The vacuum. Mystic Flare's there. They're going to be able to kill off Quinn easily. They get a second on top, and they somehow live on New. Ancient Seal still on the Darkseer. Ace is dead as well. Completely punished as LGD showing up in numbers.
Did Quinn? What a turnaround.
Well, nothing to say. This would be a big kill. They're able to get the Pulverize off, but the phase shift is there because of the call coming out. And nothing to say will live. Quinn trying to run away now. Nothing to say wants to finish the job, and he does so.
Interesting here is his mindset overall, because does he think that BKB is necessary and is good enough? Or maybe you just go Linken's against the Morph Spirit Breaker. That also sounds really good.
Ancient Seal, Battle Hunger, Force Staff into the Berserker's call. Not able to get the chop off, though. There's a smoke now from PSG.LGD. And actually wrapping around, they're going to run right into Quinn and Tofu. Tofu's going to be the first spotted. Quinn will run away. TPing. That was pretty close.
What was the other one? Maybe. Was it 55 plus 10 per level? So then it was level 2, maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
Trying to remember.
I mean, it was between that and I guess the Spirit Breaker.
Yeah,
so
which also isn't particularly great here.
Yeah.
Quinn
the
not
coil
gonna make
canceling
it.
the TP. Another death for Quinn incoming.
Yeah,
and nothing to say, just getting the better in this game.
So that's what we're looking at here. They need to do their best to set him up to turn into Brood, give him good targets to go on.
Onslaught's coming for Shiro.
20 seconds on Aegis.
Yeah,
He doesn't
Aegis
care.
almost out, but the Berserker's Call is there. But it looks like Quinn will be the first to fall with the Mystic Flare, but a big vac wall comes in. New's going to be able to run away. Shiro trying to get to the high ground. The Aegis is consumed. Pretty close to expiration date anyway, like you said. Now the Linken's is popped. Trying to find some space. The waveform's going to find him temporarily. With all this terrain walking, it's going to be tough to follow. Although Dyrachyo turns into the Spider. And maybe New's going to be one they find, although Quinn is going to get jumped on by both New and Shiro. Charge comes in to disrupt this as New will finally go down. Quinn with the trample. Looks like one more right click will do it, but he's actually going to live for once this game. Quinn lives, and they get 2 core kills.
That's big. That was going to be a dieback. They really committed to that with the X Brood jump, but not enough resources. X died too quickly. Now they're going to get an extra one, so...
Indeed.
Gaimin Gladiators, this could be the start of a comeback. Some pretty meaningful kills there. They went from being down 8 or 9k to the 6, and now also getting this tower will cut it down to 5. Yeah, they can break the Linken's anytime.
Linken's break. Now why you smile spotted. Celery's gonna go through it. The counter initiation is there from New onto 2, but no follow-up as of yet. He's gonna pop the BKB, the vac into nothing as Celery taking most of the damage from that Mystic Flare. Pulverized on the BKB. New who chops up Celery, now trying to get the hell out of there, but he won't be able to do so. So it's a 1-for-1 to start. As Dyrachyo is silenced up, will Manta it off.
All it takes is to see him for one moment, then they can charge and kill him with Clinks +1.
Smoke on both sides. Quinn, you can hear the onslaught, but the initiation onto the
no.
Morphling, but a huge vac wall onto 4 heroes. Now the BKBs are activated, and now Why You Smile and New trying to run away. Don't think they're going to be able to do so. So 2 dead. Very quick turnaround from Gaimin Gladiators off of, honestly, an amazing initiation from New. Just wasn't fast enough. And Dyrachyo getting chased by his Broodmother counterpart. Or the other way around, of course. That made no sense. Tofu dies. Nothing to say. Linken's is already popped. Will Illusory Orb away. The web.
I believe it doesn't. I'm not 100%
Spiders
on that, but
benefit from each other's web, Valve! The Aegis and Cheese claimed by Gaimin Gladiators.
They'll realize that threat.
Some pressure being mounted now in the tier 3 bot. Ace gonna hide behind the trees. The surge into the vacuum. Wall is placed. It's not a big one though. But they will be able to claim the Skywrath, but the counter initiation from New is there. Blade Mail popped along with the Berserker's Call, but he's just gonna get pulverized. Doesn't do much damage during the BKB. But New will be cleaned up very easily as Chen creeps finally come to assist in this defense. Like a lane of racks though for Gaimin Gladiators. The coil is down. As there's a big vacuum charge to come, trample as well. The Chen is the recipient of most of the damage, but he might be able to live through this. Pulverized, no cancellation coming out. So Why You Smile is in the grave, and Shiro and company have to reside in their fountain as they just have no damage on the LGD side now. And Dyrachyo turns into the Spider. And now his sight's set on the next set of racks in the mid lane.
Yeah, that really is the summary of what's happening right here. They're just out of damage.
That's a lot of webs.
Wow, he's trying to lag the server. They all despawn. It's tipped by Ace. Yeah, they're just watching Dyrachyo win the game.
Yep.
They can't go on the morph. They can't kill him.
Oh, they're going to initiate, but yeah, New's going to want to die there as the vac, or the wall, I should say, being placed again. And I think LGD have just run out of steam in this game number 2.
Yeah.
It's now a Satanic online for Dyrachyo. Yeah, I think you're right. GG's going to come out. Puck just didn't have the damage. I like new things, like weird things that LGD bring to the table. I don't understand what the point of the Brood position 1 was, though. Like, it could have literally been any other hero.
And maybe you gave away a little bit too early what role Brood was going to play when you picked the axe like this. I'm not completely sure. I mean, at the same time, it's easy to criticize them, right? They were getting themselves in a good position. They were up 10k. They had a grip on the mid game, and then 1 or 2 really bad engagements just lose their entire lead. I have to question in particular the turnaround play that Neo as well as Shiro made together, where they jumped in up top and looked for a kill, and both of them ended up dying. That was what was it that turned into? It was 2 kills for Gaimin, then they got mid tower, mid tier 2, and then top tier 1. All of that off of that one mistake, and the entire snowball just started rolling. Maybe the writing on the wall was the same even without that happening, I'm not sure, but that was definitely for me the nail in the coffin there. Once this game got equalized, they itemized on Puck in the way that they did, and he just doesn't have enough burst.
He went for defense, and he...
Can anybody out there hear me?